talking about one world, one coming together and just loving one another. That is fixing to happen very shortly, and that's going to happen all over the world. What's going to happen everywhere in the world, and it's coming together even as we speak right now.
Now, I know it's going to be a one-world government. I know they talked about that.
It's going to be a one-world religion, too, and it's going to be under one leader. And he is going to preach love, and he is going to say, all of us, all we got to do is just love one another. We ain't got to worry about all that Jesus stuff and God stuff. We ain't got to worry about none of that. And anybody that's telling you this, we're going to get rid of them because they crazy and they don't want to love everybody.
Yeah, I know when, once upon a time, people used, kids, once upon a time ago, long ago, people asked me, what's my religion? I used to say, love is my religion.
Yeah. Well, like I said, just keep living by the grace of God, and you're going to see that desire come to pass.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you ain't going to throw me away now because I burned them candles, are you?
I don't care what you burn. As long as you don't burn them all at my house, that's your house.
Okay. What you mean? Okay, so if I burn them at your house, what's supposed to happen?
Nothing.
Okay.
You just be burning your candles at my house, but they don't have any kind of significance to me.
Okay. So you think maybe they would invoke spirits or something like that?
I don't know what you burning them for. Are you burning them for nothing? Are you burning them to invoke something? That's your religion, not mine.
Okay.
I don't burn candles and I don't have to invoke anything, so you're the one burning the candles. What are you burning the candles for?
The same reason you read the Bible. When you read the Bible, you invoking, you don't know it, but you invoking spirits. Also, when you reading the Bible, when you're praying and getting on your knees, you're invoking spirits. Yes, Lord. I'm just telling you the truth. It's the truth.
Well, like I said, I have never fallen out with anybody about where they choose to stand on worship. But a person is set in what they're going to worship and how they're going to worship. There's no need to argue with them on anything. Jesus didn't do that.
Right. I know a lot of the times.
Don't believe anything and wish somebody would tell them something about God. So those are the people that I basically deal with. People that believe what they believe and know what they believe. Hey, I can leave it right there.
Yeah,
that's what I deal with.
I know that a lot of the times when we beating on the drums and we ringing those tamarines, you calling on spirits, and then people get happy. When people say they happy and everything, really and truly, you know, they don't invoke them spirits. They be inhabited and possessed by them spirits. You ever seen them when they frailing around the church?
Yeah, because most of the churches come under the Catholic Church, so they do the same thing. Most of them comes under the Catholic Church, so they can do the same thing. And the church and the Catholic Church, they all, the Catholic Church is the mother, and the churches are her children, her daughters. The Bible clearly tells you that. But because she is the mother and they the daughters, of course the daughter gonna do what her mama do.
So you know what, Kizzy? So you see exactly what I'm talking about. You see exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of people say they don't see that, but you just described it. You sure did. You sure did. Because that's what black people was doing long ago when some of them came from Africa. Now, I ain't say all of them. Some of them, because, you know, really and truly, we was here anyway. Don't you believe we was here before Columbus?
Black people?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was black people here because we're here and they were black.
Thank you. So me and you think on the same level. Just have a little bit of a different little belief in what, you know, what our religion is, but you thinking on the same level I'm thinking on.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I ain't gonna hate you because you know you are Catholic. I mean, why is that a reason to hate you? But like I said, the one world religion and one love everybody and all of that stuff is coming to pass even as we speak. And so that will shortly be a reality. And so those people that are going to be in opposition to that, not even all Christians, not even all Christian churches, they're not going to be in opposition. You're going to have a lot of the major Christian leaders, they're going to be telling their congregation this is the right thing to do this, and they're going to do it. So that's something that's shortly to come to pass.
You know it's gonna be a lot of people ain't gonna be happy about that now. Everybody can't be open-minded like me and you.
Well, what they gonna do? They ain't gonna make no bones about it because they gonna kill the ones that don't want to do the one world, this little everybody thing.
Oh yeah, honey. You heard about them chips they getting ready to put in our hands and stuff?
Well, that is not a problem if you're part of the one world, little everybody thing. Because that's a part of that to identify the people that want to love everybody from the people that want to be divisive.
That chip.
The ones that's not going to take that is the people that are divisive.
So how you feel about the chip? Would you take it?
Well, I feel about this the same way that I feel about the church. I came out from among her because she was a Moor. And because she had taken on pagan practices that didn't have anything to do with worshiping the true Jesus. It was who was the first Antichrist. And so the whole church system is based on with of Tammuz and not of Jesus. So you don't understand that unless you study. And when I studied, I found that the whole church system, it came out of just what you said, Catholicism, which was the mother of voodoo with Nimrod from the very beginning. And it still is the same thing that it always was. And so I came out of the mainstream church, Methodist, Baptist, Pentecostal, all of them, they all come under the same thing. They might well just say, we are traded voodoo and we Catholic. And the Bible tells you that in the book of Revelation. It says that the whole world is going to be in sorcery at the return of the Lord. Because they're going to be performing pagan rituals and think that they're worshiping him, and they're going to be worshiping the same religion that was set up before the real Jesus never came here.
I'm still trying to get to know who is the real Jesus. How is you going to know who the real Jesus is, Kizzy? Since you got, like you say, since you got so many imposters.
So I'm talking about how to tell the real Jesus from the fake Jesus. It goes back to traditions. Because that's why in the Bible we were forewarned about the traditions and stuff. Because that was the whole way that you worship the false God. They had already set up their form of worship before the true God ever touched down on earth as a human being. So they were already doing their traditions and all of their stuff. They were doing Christmas and Easter and all of that. Right to the moon goddess, the Queen of Heaven. That's who the Virgin Mary is. She's the Queen of Heaven. She came down from Jupiter in the egg, and she married the sun god. That's why you got the sun symbol, and you got the fish, Dagon, and all of those gods were here way before Jesus ever got here. And so they were being worshipped in the exact same way that they always have been worshipped. They being worshipped now. Came into what was the new church when the church was first being established by the apostles, because they already had, the devil already had his stuff over there to the side. He had a mother, a father, and a child already there being worshipped when Jesus came as the Son of God. with the just God as his father. No mother. Mary died like everybody else. So he never told anybody to worship Mary. They were already worshiping Ishtar, Isis, Ashtoreth, Astarte. They were already worshiping her before Jesus ever got here.
That's true.
And so that's what we continue to do.
That's true.
Christmas was already being worshipped before Jesus ever got here. That's why God told them in Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, do not go to the wood and cut down no Christmas tree. And go back to your house and put that thing on the bottom of it to make it stand up. Do not dig it with silver and gold. And here we go talking about dig the halls when the Bible says don't dig it. But we up here singing, telling God, he said don't dig it. Dig the halls with logs. Now, why would God tell us in the book of Genesis that a part of the curse upon the earth was that it would bring forth thorns and thistles, and then give us a tree?
Do y'all hear this, y'all? This is a Christian down the street from me that's trying to get me to go to her church. I just want y'all to hear how hard it is down here, y'all. This is how we are when it comes to church. I'm going to protect her identity. That's her nickname. I won't tell y'all what her real name is. This is the South now. This is the Bible Belt where I'm at. Listen. And you get your ass whooped if you try to educate them about anything other than the church and Jesus. Listen. Only thing I agree with her about is ISIS, but everything else, she going way out on it. But some parts, she knows what she's talking about. Listen to it.
Satan fell from heaven like lightning and pulled a third of the stars of heaven, which were the fallen angels, down with him. So why, if Jesus had one star in the east, we got to put a big star symbolizing Satan on the top of his foundation, the tree, and then put a million little stars symbolizing the third of the angels that fell with him?
I'm listening.
The truth is here. It's just that my mama was Methodist, my people were Methodist, I got people that Pentecostal, but I had to know the truth. And God promised you will know the truth, and the truth will make you free. He said, wide is the path that leads to destruction, and many there be that go in thereat. Wide is the path. So yeah. I'm not fussing with anybody, because when they are willing to stand where they stand, I will leave them alone. Because Jesus ain't told me to choke nobody down and convince them about the gospel. He just said, know the truth. And so I wasn't trying to do what my mama did. My mama didn't understand why I did what I did, because Jesus said it. If you got to follow your mama, your brother, your sister, your father, your priest, your tradition more than me, I'll deal with that when I come. Ain't nobody got to choke you down. But while you have breath in your body, I would advise know the truth, because half truths ain't going to get it. Well, I'm just doing it because we always did it, and it seemed like a good thing, but why? And what did the word say? And have you researched that? And do you know what you're talking about? You just going through the motion because everybody else went through the motion. And so when, like those people that sat out there with Noah, when this man building this ship, telling them God has spoken, get in the middle of his word, because that's the only safe place to know that this is the safety only God can provide, the safety that's going to keep you safe when destruction comes. You choose to sit out there because everybody else is sitting out there, and we in one accord, we agree. And everybody say, he crazy building that boat, and ain't nobody getting on that boat with that crazy man. We'll have time to jump on there. If it start anything, we'll have time. So God broke the foundations of the deep and loosed the water from heaven on the same day, and they were walking around in the water because the word of God said, no.
Okay, family, I just want y'all to hear what you go through. Y'all talking about y'all coming down here to the South, down here to the Bible Belt, and you thinking you're going to hear about some hoodoo up in here because this is where it got started. No, this is what you're going to get, but this the same person that's going to go in the closet and if you do something wrong to her, she gonna put a whooping on you right now. That's how it work, y'all. Okay, y'all. Let me go back to talking to her, and I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit in depth about this. Okay? I told her religion divides people, and that ain't good. Bye bye.